Good afternoon, children. Namaste to all of you, and very warm welcome to the session. Yes, I can hear my own voice. I forgot to mute myself. How is everyone doing? Good afternoon, Shubham. I can see all my regular children here beyond, grades, beyond boards, no barriers at all, and I can see everyone here with full josh. Yes, how is everyone doing? बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ आर्यन थैंक यू सो मच Thank you. And the name is Nanuraya. Am I pronouncing it right? Okay. Hello, Akanksha. Yes, yes. I have already eaten. Yeah. Okay, so very warm welcome once again. Namaste to all of you. I think more and more people are joining us in the next few minutes. So let's get started anyway. Just in case there's anyone here who is attending my session for the very first time, my name is Ambika and I'm the biology master teacher on this super amazing platform of Vedantu. Yes, guys? Okay, so how full of energy are we today? Tell me that first. How's the Josh? High, low, moderate? How is it? How to stop phone addiction? Okay, Apurva, we'll think of it. I think Harsh sir already spoke to you guys about that sometime, right? Hi, great. Hi, 100%. Oh, how nice to know that, Kashish. Namaste, Naman. Full of Josh. Super se upar, says Aditya. How nice to hear that. Chris wants high five. High five, Chris. Yes, that's like your regular sort of caption, is it? Your brand caption. Suryanshi, no, this is an ICSE Class 10 session. So as you all know, the chapter Transpiration is mainly, as a chapter, it is part of ICSE Class 10. But then today, because we are going to be having a doubts plus mentee session, we don't really have too many doubts here that have been asked by you guys. So yes, let's finish those anyway first. Probably like the first 10 minutes will be exclusively answering the doubts, and then we'll get started with a very quick mentee. Right, guys? Okay, okay. Great job. 2 sessions together, Sprintex and my video. All right, Anusri. Okay. मैम मैम हाय बोलिए जोश तो 24/7 हाई रहता है मैम ओके व्हाट डू यू मीन मैम हाय बोलिए 24/7 जोश तो रहता है ओके हाई रहता है ओके Right, children. Let us get started. So, those of you here who haven't subscribed to the channel yet, let me just remind you, we are nearing the end of academic year, children. So, to ensure that you don't miss out on any of our valuable posts, because we'll be coming up with more and more very, very interesting posts, okay? Because not just your syllabus based, but we will be coming up with previous year's question series. I mean, something in which we can give you access to previous year's question solving, something similar to basically giving you practice just like pre-boards do, something like that. And of course, a lot of inspirational videos, motivational videos, tips and tricks. So we are all a very, very passionate group of people here. I think people who've been following us regularly are well aware of that. Those of you who are not, please start following us by clicking on the subscribe button right now, guys. Okay. And one more time, click on the like button right away if you want more and more of these live sessions instead of any other kinds of sessions. Okay. Because that's the best way and the easiest and the quickest way of letting us know how much you love these live sessions. Right. Okay. Liked already. Okay. Hi, Krishna. Krishna Chandra. Is it? I'm good, Mimansa. I remember your name, Mimansa. I remember that name very clearly, but I don't remember where I have heard your name. Probably in one of my earlier sessions. Anyway, children, here it goes. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Yes, don't keep just looking at the clock. Because you know what? I have also been that kind of a person, okay? Since a very long time, just every minute, oh, time is just ticking by. Keep looking at the clock. But Many times I wonder, okay, I'm keeping track of time, but am I doing something productive every single second? Maybe not, right? It is going to be on Mentee, Ishan. Yes, absolutely. I don't know why you deleted that comment anyway. Okay. Pinaki. All right. All right. Okay, Aditya. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, yes, children, let us move ahead now. As you all know, okay. Yes. Here we go. The homework question. How many of you gave me the answer to this? Kush says failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. Absolutely right. Homework question I had given you yesterday, right? In one of the experiments to demonstrate transpiration, we used cobalt chloride paper. What are the characteristics of this paper that suit the experiment? Yes, me, Shubham, Aditya, not me, says Nivedya. Suchi says I have answered. Naman says I was the first one to answer. Naman, you know what? You know what? I have uh, your answer here. Naman and Shubham, both of you are here. Yes, absolutely. So, yes, here is the answer. Cobalt chloride paper is actually blue in color, but in the presence of water vapor, blue color turns pink. Children, you must exactly, Apurva. It will turn pink in moisture when exposed to moisture. Okay? Absolutely welcome, Shubham and Naman. Yes. So, in experiments to prove the process of transpiration, cobalt chloride paper is used. And I think, Aditya, you had asked me a question through email, right? I read just the first part of it, honestly. Like, I haven't gone into the mail, but it was you, right, Aditya? Aditya Narayan, related to the same thing. Can litmus paper be used? Yeah, litmus paper cannot be used because that is only used to check the presence of acid or base. Like basically, we call it pH paper, right? Basically used to check the pH, acidic or basic. Acid turns blue, litmus red, and basic turns red, litmus blue. Exactly, exactly. So that doesn't apply here for transpiration because here it's only plain water that we use, right? Okay. Great going. So, Naman and Shubham, good job. And thank you so much. Shubham, can I just ask you one question, Shubham? Are you in class 10 ICSE or are you like Naman belonging to a different grade and a different board? Naman is from class 9 CBSE actually. What about you? Girija, no, you are bang on time, my dear. You are not at all late. We are just getting started. Most important topic of this chapter, Aditi, I would say the experiments are very important. Usually from the chapter transpiration and the chapter photosynthesis, at least one question based on experiments normally comes. ICSE 10, okay, Shubham. So Shubham says ICSE 10, but Naman is from CBSE Class 9. Anyway, good job, Naman and Shubham and everyone else who's given me the answer. Akanksha also, are you here? I don't see your chats now. I think I saw Akanksha's name in the start. Okay, anyway, let's get started. Samriddhi, hello Samriddhi. Hi Sakshi, hi Pokestar. Okay. Thank you, Dhruvi. Good afternoon, Akriti. Yes, children, so now it is time to get started with doubts in Mentee, and I will be thank you so much, Mimansa. Yes. So, children, let me make it very, very clear to you. I will be spending probably the first 10 to 15 minutes exclusively answering the doubts that you guys had put in the comment section. The most commonly asked doubts, that is, as I told you, it's not too much for this chapter. And then we'll be getting started with Mentee. In between that, yes, Akanksha, you're here. Thank you for marking your attendance. Okay. Okay. Exactly, ma'am. आज तो rock करेंगे, right, Krish? Yes. Thank you so much for being so full of energy, my dear children. It is really, really contagious. You know what? For me, let me just tell you one secret here. In my case, many times, quite a number of times in the last 1.5 years, ever since I started teaching at Vedantu, obviously there have been times when, just like anyone else, there are days when we feel a little extra stressed out, right? So okay. Yeah. Nice to know that, Samriddhi. Right. So, there are days when I also feel stressed out. I feel a little low and I don't feel that great. But every time I do a live session on YouTube, that's it. My Josh is just automatically lifted up so high that I completely forget about everything else. And everything else becomes secondary. My world becomes my children on my YouTube live sessions. It's always, it's my best stress buster that's never ever failed to help me get rid of my stress, right? How nice, Vidhi. Okay. Yes, children. So thank you so much for all your love and support. So one like and one love from me for all of you. Okay. Abhinandan, okay, let's see. I think at the start I had put your name in some session, but anyway, I will make sure I give you also an opportunity. All right, Abhinandan, I am definitely not ignoring that. Okay, right. So let us move ahead. The first question is from Tushar. Does a plant die if it does not undergo transpiration? Okay, so Tushar, I don't know if you are here. Thank you, Akanksha. Okay. Yes. So transpiration, what does it do? It helps in movement of water in plants from roots to leaves. We all know that. What do we call it? We call it transpirational pull, right? Transpirational pull. Basically, it helps in maintaining that column of water from the roots to the upper parts of the plant body, right? Okay, and it also gives a cooling effect to the plant body, helps in controlling temperature, just like sweating helps us cool down our body temperature. Transpiration gives a cooling effect to the plant body. And in the absence of transpiration, what happens? The thing is, the upper regions of the plants will not receive water because because root pressure is not sufficient to deliver water, especially in the case of slightly taller plants. Of course, probably in the case of short grasses or herbaceous plants, root pressure might suffice. But then, when it comes to taller plants, relatively taller plants, and of course the tall trees, the upper parts will not be able to receive water if not for transpirational pull, because that pulling effect is not going to be there, right? So what would happen if there is not enough water? Thank you, Abhinandan. How sweet. Okay, so the leaves will get desiccated, or the leaves become dried up. Desiccated means dehydrated or dried up, because the cooling effect will be absent, and they will all turn flaccid, and eventually they might wilt up. Yes, Prithvika, dry. Okay. On endocrine system. Okay, Samriddhi. So that was the answer to the question that Tushar asked me. Next question is from Akanksha. I know Akanksha is here. Akanksha says, if plants do not have blood, then why do we say that the plant is bleeding? Right? So children, as you all know, plants of course do not have blood. But why do we use the term bleeding? So yes, this is what is related to the concept of guttation. We know that a humid environment hampers transpiration. When the atmosphere is so full of moisture and full of humidity, or humidity is high, as we can say, what would happen? Transpiration rates would be low, correct? Only when the atmosphere is very dry, transpiration rates would be very high, right? So when the atmosphere is already so full of moisture, the atmosphere doesn't really bother to drain out a lot of water vapor content from the plants. But then what will the poor plants do? Because they need some way of giving out the excess water from their body and to bring out that cooling effect. So yes, due to this hydrostatic pressure that is built up, water exudes from the hydatodes, from the tips of veins in leaves. This is guttation. Okay, so now coming to what is bleeding, because Akanksha's question was related to bleeding. Because that is something that's quite often confused, bleeding and guttation. So the difference is also here. But anyway, I think this is what the point is, answering Akanksha's question. Bleeding, we call the process bleeding because it occurs due to injury. What exactly is bleeding? By chance, by an accident, the plant's some part of the shoot gets ruptured, gets cut. What would happen? The cell sap, xylem sap, the cell sap basically escapes from the ruptured or the cut surface of the plant. And as a result, because it occurs due to injury, we call it bleeding, and not because it's got anything to do with blood. So just for your reference, difference between guttation and bleeding is also mentioned here. Okay, guttation is not really related to injuries, whereas bleeding occurs at the time of injury. Okay, because this is quite commonly confused as well, although this difference is not relevant to Akanksha's question. Okay, Akanksha, I have one more question from you, and this is actually the last question, I think, if I'm not wrong. Is transpiration similar to excretion? Yes. Live class for class 10. Yes, of course, Yuvraj. We will have live sessions for class 10 as well. Okay, right. So Akanksha is also asking me, is transpiration similar to excretion? So this is the basic difference between excretion and transpiration. What is excretion? It is the process of removing or getting rid of metabolic waste matter from the body of a living organism. Transpiration is just the process of losing excess water in the form of vapor. Okay, so of course, in a way, excretion is different because it is the direct elimination of metabolic waste. But then, as far as plants are concerned, their method of waste elimination is definitely a lot different as compared to animals. In animals, especially human beings, we've got something like the kidneys, right, which can help in direct elimination of nitrogenous waste matter in the form of urine. Correct? Yes, but then transpiration, it's not really in the form of urine, or it's not really metabolic or nitrogenous waste matter that's eliminated, but then it is one of the ways by which plants help in eliminating waste matter, because as far as plants are concerned, a lot of excess waste get accumulated in the vacuole of the plant cell. That is one mode of excretion in plants. Okay, and then secondly, and then that is eliminated as a result of the shedding of the leaves and a lot of other ways by which the plants can get rid of waste matter. Shedding season, all of those, abscission as we call it, that is one way. Transpiration is also partly a way by which they help in getting rid of excess water. Even photosynthesis, in one sense, is a method of elimination of excess oxygen. Respiration is elimination of carbon dioxide. So as far as plants are concerned, elimination of waste matter through all of these different ways occurs. Transpiration is one of them. Okay, but it's not synonymous. I don't want you guys to say transpiration is equivalent to excretion in plants. No, that's not the correct way of saying it. Okay, yeah. All right, so I can see a lot of new names now. Hi, Ashish. Sorry, why do fruits ripe fast if it gets injured like a cut? SK. It doesn't really ripe fast when it gets injured, right? I'm not sure what exactly you mean by that. Okay, but it's quite common that if you keep a very ripe fruit in the middle of many other raw fruits, the remaining fruits will also ripen up faster, because the amount of the hormone, the plant hormone, which is ethylene, spreads around to the raw fruits as well. Right? Yes, ethylene is the fruit ripening hormone. So children, before we move on to Mentee, Mashid, your first live, warm welcome. Yes, humidity. Okay, this will be the last question that I answer. Arch is asking me, how does humidity affect transpiration? So humidity is basically the amount of moisture content in the atmosphere. If there is a lot of moisture in the atmosphere, transpiration rate would be less. Okay, but then if the atmosphere is dried up, it's very dry and less humid, transpiration rates would be high. Okay, Debadriti, is that right? Am I pronouncing your name correct? Debadriti, right? Yes. Greater humidity, lower would be the rate of transpiration. Right. So yes, children, now you have the opportunity of joining Vedantu and gaining 100% knowledge and scoring 100% marks. How do you do this? And what are the advantages? Once you join Vedantu, you will have unlimited access to live classes with fun and high-level quizzes. I understand some of you here are already part of it, like Naman is one of my regular children on the Vedantu platform as well. Akanksha also, for some sessions, I see you attending. The rest of you who've never tried out our sessions at Vedantu, please make it a point to join. These are the benefits of it, because you get to compete with students across the country, across the world, and you get to access replays for those sessions which you miss out. Like, that's quite natural, because many times it happens that when your exams are happening, when your school exams are happening, you may miss out on attending some of the sessions at Vedantu when it's happening live. So what is the advantage? You can watch the replay. So some children are like, ma'am, but then isn't that the same as YouTube? On YouTube also, we've got premiered sessions. We can watch the replay of the live sessions also. So what is different about this? The difference is that on Vedantu platform, all of these replays are also live. The quizzes and leaderboards are going to be live. Yes, what does it mean? Even if you're watching the replay of the session, just in case you missed it when it was happening live, you can still participate in the quiz just like you would participate in a live session. And that means you still have the opportunity to come on the leaderboard. And yes, premium downloadable content with handwritten notes of the master teachers would also be available to you after every single session. And in-class doubt solving, quality tests and assignments. You were also a pro student, Shubham? Okay. So yes, all of these will help boost your confidence levels. They will really help you identify your weak areas and your strengths. And as a result, your performance is going to be just amazing at the end of it, because it's not exclusively focused on making you memorize the concepts, but rather we believe in what is called holistic learning. And yes, children, those of you who are registered with Vedantu Pro get free access to our 5,000 plus micro courses and our free crash courses. Isn't that just wonderful? Because especially in a month like December, when we are just left with a few weeks or probably a few months before your final exam, micro courses or fast track courses are just the thing that you need. Right, children? You're not in my batch. No worries at all, Vidhi. No worries at all. As long as you are with us, I think there are a lot of very amazing, passionate teachers out there. So definitely you guys will benefit from all of those sessions. Right, children? So as far as the pricing is concerned, less is more, because more classes would mean lesser price. How does that work out? For those of you who are not aware of this, yes. Aditya says, take the subscription. It will boost your marks and knowledge. I have also enrolled. Thank you, Aditya, for saying that, because when other children hear it from students who are already experienced, definitely it boosts their confidence levels. Because more than probably teachers saying it, when other children also say it, I think that's what matters a lot more to them. Right, children? Because you guys have experienced it. Right, children? Yes. So what do? Just visit the link in the description box below, and in the pinned comment below, the coupon code that you can apply would be AMBPRO to avail the best discounts out there. Thank you, Aditya. Okay, right. So here it is. For those of you who are not aware of the pricing, children, the 1 month pro subscription, which means for a 1 full month, for about 30 days, you get unlimited access to live classes for all your major subjects, your English, social science subjects, maths, science, everything, every single thing, all your major subjects at just rupees 2,159. But if you wanted at 2,159, you have to apply the coupon code AMBPRO. Okay, AMBPRO. Thank you, Shubham. Yes, AMBPRO. And for those of you, because it's the month of December, I would suggest the 3 months plan is also going to benefit you, because for the next 3 months, you can be completely tension free. Right, children? Yes. So the 3 months plan would fetch you an even better discount. Applying the same coupon code, you can avail it at just rupees 5,599. Children, remember, the main point here is that the price that I'm telling you is for all your subjects together. It's not the per subject or the per session cost. It is everything together. Okay. So what is the per class price? That's the question that many children and parents have in mind. So here it is. 2,159 is the price that you pay for 200 sessions, if not more, 200 live sessions, which means the per class price comes down to as low as rupees 11, children. Yes, I am not joking, rupees 11 per session. And for the 3-month subscription, which means 5,599 is what you pay for 600 sessions in all. When you divide it, the per session cost comes down to rupees 9. Isn't that just amazing? Because it's something that everyone, an average person, can afford. And that is exactly what Vedantu stands for, right? Making education affordable and accessible to all. Why do you think we would do these kinds of sessions on YouTube? Because we really want everyone to benefit. And why do we do this on the Vedantu platform, where we have an amazing technology built, making online sessions a lot more fun and interactive than it ever has been? Because we want these programs to benefit as many children as possible across the country, across the world. Right, children? Yes. So, yes, absolutely. This is definitely going to be a lot cheaper than your favorite chips packet, than your favorite bar of chocolate, and probably your favorite pack of juice, and a lot more. Right? So here it is. I think it is time now to get started with our Mentee, let us begin. Okay, I will give you the coupon code right now. And there we go. Yes, children, do join me on Mentee. Use the code 4309293. Four three zero nine two nine three. Go to mentee.com and use the code 4309293. And children, by the way, let me just tell you, let me remind you, ready for Mentee, Akanksha? Great. Dairy milk, is it? Yes, 4309293. Just 50 of you. No, I want at least like 80, 90, 100 of you would be like great. Would be really fun. Children, just in case you would have any friends who would like to join us, please do share the session's link with them. Share the Mentee code also with them. Please do ask them to join us. Whatever board or grade they may belong to, as I said, as I always say, Naman, Akanksha, they're all children from lower grades, and Naman is from another board also. That doesn't matter, because let's just have fun learning new things. That's all that matters, right? Yeah, children, just in case there's anyone here who hasn't subscribed to the channel yet, please click on the subscribe button right now, because this is just one of the amazing sessions that we keep doing on a regular basis. Lot more things in store for you in the upcoming weeks. Okay, children? Yes. No, Naman, I'm so sorry. Please don't ask me to reload, okay? I'm not doing that. Yeah. Okay, so let us move ahead and check how many of you are here. Yes. So here it is, I think, oh, we have got 132 of you. So let's move ahead and get started. Children, by the way, after our session is done, like probably later today or within the next 24 hours, yes, within the next 24 hours, please check out the description box below, okay? Because many children ask me for the notes of each session. Children, we always make it a point to make the notes available in the form of PDF, handwritten notes of the session, as in the same slides that we use and the same slides on which we write using our pen here while the session is happening will be available in a clickable form for you as a PDF. You have the right to just click on that, download it, and use that. Right, children? Okay, let's move ahead now. Oh my goodness, what happened? Okay, moving ahead now. Question number 1 for you. Transpiration pull will be maximum under which set of conditions? Yes. Open stomata, dry atmosphere and moist soil. Open stomata, high humid atmosphere and well irrigated soil. Open stomata, high humid atmosphere and dry soil, or closed stomata, dry atmosphere and dry soil. Where do you think transpirational pull will be maximum? Under what conditions? Yes. A, B, 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 A, B. Okay, let's see. B or A, it seems. Okay, let's see. Yes, it is absolutely A, and 150 of you have given me the answer, out of which 92 have got it right. Open stomata, dry atmosphere and moist soil. Children, how do we make sense of this? Obviously, it can't be option D, because it says closed stomata, dry atmosphere and dry soil, right? So closed stomata, obviously transpiration cannot occur. But open stomata, of course, transpiration can occur. Dry atmosphere, I've just told you, somebody here was asking me, how does humidity play a role? So dry atmosphere means low humidity, which means transpirational pull will be maximum. Moist soil, of course, there has to be a certain minimum amount of moisture for transpiration to occur as well, because if it's going to be dry soil, it's not going to be exactly the same. Mentee code Mona Lisa is 4309293. Okay. Directly proportional, says Suchi. Okay, correcto, Aditya. Yes, there we go. Wolfmeister has got the answer right. I mean, at position 1 with 996 points. Nicholas at position 2. OCD Hero. Okay. Pokemon, Ambika Ma'am is best. Thank you so much, Pokemon, my dear. Ananya, Kawaish, Tarun, Akhil, Adarsh, and Darshan. Okay, hello, Darshan. Let's move on, children, to question number 2. Just in case you guys haven't joined Mentee yet, go to www.mentee.com, go open mentee.com on a different device or on a new tab and use the code 4309293. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. Okay, so here we go on question number 2 out of 10. With decrease in atmospheric pressure, the rate of transpiration will dash. Increase, decrease rapidly, decrease slowly, remain the same. What do you think? With decrease in atmospheric pressure, the rate of transpiration will dash. Decrease in atmospheric pressure. What do you think? Children, whoever is giving me the answer here in the chat box, please make it a point to give me the answer on Mentee as well, okay? No doubt, says Akanksha. Okay. A, C, B, I've got everything as the answer. Okay. Nobody says it's D, I guess. But here, is it going to be the same? 9 people actually think it's option D. But anyway, I think as a majority have said, the answer is increase. With a decrease in atmospheric pressure, what happens is the density of air, thank you, Akanksha, the density of air decreases, and as a result, rate of transpiration will increase. You shouldn't have a doubt in that. Very well done, children. Yes, great going, great going. So here we go. The leaderboard is right here, children. Once again, let me. Yes, Pranay, I have already mentioned that you will get the notes of this session probably sometime today or tomorrow. Okay, please check the description box below, and the clickable PDF will be available to you. Tarun, very well done. So Wolfmeister has already vanished. Tarun, Atharvraje. Oh, Atharvraje, my regular student. Ananya, Kawaish, Pokemon, Darshan, Adarsh, Akshit, Kavya, and Akhil. Good job, guys. Good job. Okay. No problem at all. Let us move on, children. Go to mentee.com, use the code. Children, one more thing that I want to tell you. You know what? More than coming on the leaderboard. Of course, coming on the leaderboard is important. Rather than saying important, of course, it adds to a lot of fun element. Okay, when your name comes on the leaderboard, of course, we all value it. But then do remember, mainly the idea is to learn with a lot of fun. That's all. If you have learned something from the session, I don't care about anything else. Okay, children? Yes. So here we go. Question number 3 of 10. Children, go to mentee.com, use the code and join me. Exactly, Sanju. It's about giving your best. Rate of transpiration is more when dash. Atmosphere is moist, temperature is high, humidity is high, or is it A and C? What do you think? The rate of transpiration is more when dash. Yes, yes, yes. 10 more seconds for you, so be very, very quick. Be very, very quick. Move ahead. And your time is up. All right. Let's see how many people. Oh, this is amazing. 117 of you out of 163 have told me the answer is option B. Temperature is high. Very well done, children. Yes. A and C is impossible, says Suchi. Absolutely. A and C mean the same. Okay. So if at all A is right, actually C also should be right. Those of you who always think that every time there is an option that says both A and B or both A and C or both B and C, that will be the answer. No, not always the case. Okay, especially in Ambika Ma'am's session, that doesn't always work. Okay, yeah. So temperature is high, and that means it's a very, very hot day. The rate of transpiration would be more. So there we go. We have the next leaderboard here. Yes, Sanju, absolutely. Very well done. Any changes to the leaderboard? Okay, Atharv Raje, you have got the first position now with 2,937 points. Tarun also, Tarun and Atharv Raje, both of you are at the same position. And then we have Kavya, Kavaish, Darshan, Akshit, Sai Kishan, Archita, Cute Sardar Ji, Vipashana. Okay, very well done. Right, children, those of you who've not joined me on Mentee, the code is given right here on the screen. Please join me using the code, okay? Because more the merrier. Always for Mentee, that's the rule. More the merrier. So here comes question 4 for you. So we are done with 1/3 of the quiz, okay? All right. When exposed to moisture, cobalt chloride paper dash, changes from blue to pink, changes from pink to blue, tears up or becomes colorless. Cobalt chloride paper, what happens to it when exposed to moisture? Yes, 15 more seconds for you. Good afternoon. Somebody told me good morning. Good afternoon. Mulugu Jwala. Okay, Jwala. Good afternoon, Jwala. I'm good. And your time is up. Yes. And absolutely right. Yes, as majority of you have told me, the answer is cobalt chloride paper changes from blue to pink. Children, you know what the trick to remember this is? Cobalt chloride. All of you must have seen copper sulfate. Yes, copper sulfate. What is the color of copper sulfate solution? Yes, who's going to tell me the answer to that? What color is copper sulfate solution? Copper, cobalt, blue. Yes, Samriddhi, it's got a rich blue color, right? So cobalt also, yes, cobalt, copper, all of these naturally have that yes, exactly. Blue shade, which means it's its natural shade. But then when it's exposed to moisture, obviously it has to change its color. So basically why I'm telling you to remember it this way is because many children have a confusion whether it changes from pink to blue or from blue to pink. Remember, natural color is blue because it's cobalt. Okay. So from blue to pink upon exposure to moisture, the change occurs. Right, children? Yes, exactly, Aditya. It was yesterday's homework answer. And I'm asking you this over and over again because this is one commonly asked question in ICSE board exams. Okay. Right. It does change to pink. Yes, Priyanka. Yes. So, thank you, legendary rider. Hi from Kerala to Kerala also. So yes, Atharv Rajay is still maintaining position 1. Oh, you have gone up. Darshan is at position 2 now. Kavya, Kavayesh, Cute Sardarji, Akanksha. Is it you, Akanksha? Akanksha Sharma? Okay. Sai Kishan, PPS. I'm just here for fun. Aditya. Nice to see all of you, my dear children. Yes. Let's move ahead now to question number 5, which means we are entering the midway of our session. Okay, midway of our Mentee. Here we go. Question number 5 for you. Go to mentee.com, use the code and join me here. All right, it's you. Nice to know that, Akanksha. Guttation. I've told you about guttation, right? Okay. All right. Guttation takes place through dash. Stomata, lenticels, lower epidermis of leaves, hydatodes. Guttation takes place through dash. Yes, yes, yes. Who can tell me the answer first? And how many of you can tell me the answer, the correct answer basically? And 3, 2, 1, your time is up. Yes, the answer is, of course, hydatodes. Guttation is the loss of water in the form of liquid droplets through openings called hydatodes. Yes, absolutely. So here comes the leaderboard, children. Yes. Thank you, Abhinandan. Aryan, where are you? Aryan has vanished. Yeah. Vidhi, love from all my arteries and veins. How sweet. Can it be even sweeter than that to a biology teacher? Thank you, Vidhi. Okay, so Kavya has now come to position 1. Well done, Kavya. And we have cute Sardarji at position 2. Kavayesh, Akanksha. Thank you, Akanksha. PPS, Aditya. I'm here just for fun. Vipashana, Gopika, and Arsh. Dylan Arsh G. Okay, well done. Now, children, yes, I am very much vegetarian. Why does that matter, Jitendri? Please roast Abhishek, sir. Why so? Okay, I will say this. I will say this. I will say this to Abhishek, sir. Okay. What do you want me to say in Hindi, Abhinandan? Okay, let's move on. Please speak in Hindi. I don't know. I mean, ask me something and then I will answer in Hindi. If it makes sense to me, that is. Like simple Hindi, I can answer. Okay. Children, those of you here who have not subscribed to the channel yet, please click on the subscribe button right now because it's not just this session. This is just one of the amazing sessions that we keep doing on this channel. We will have more and more and more coming up. Although the channel is called Vedantu 9th and 10th English, remember, especially our tips and tricks series and our motivational sessions are definitely going to help everyone, children and adults alike. That's the kind of feedback that we have always been getting, and I'm sure it's going to benefit all of you. So please stay subscribed to the channel. Right, guys? So here comes question number 6, and we are entering the second half of today's Mentee. Right. Okay. The kind of transpiration which occurs through the stomata in leaves is called super duper easy. I don't think a question can be easier than this in this chapter. Those of you who've not joined Mentee yet, yes, go to menti.com, use the code 4309293. The options are phloem transpiration, xylem transpiration, stomatal transpiration, or guard transpiration. 3, 2, 1, and your time is up. Yes, and the answer is absolutely it is stomatal transpiration. You can't afford to have a doubt in that at all. There is nothing called phloem transpiration or xylem transpiration. There's nothing called guard transpiration either. In fact, among all the options, the only one which is a valid form of transpiration is, of course, the answer stomatal transpiration. So yes, congratulations to everyone who got it right. Ideally, all the 149 of you who answered should have got it right. My mother tongue is a mix of Malayalam and Tamil. Sandy? Ma'am, ask the children to subscribe to this channel in Hindi. Okay. Zarur subscribe kijiye. Is that right? Okay. Go to menti.com and use the code children and join me here. In the meantime, the leaderboard, we have got cute Sardarji at position 1, 5,813. Okay. And then we have Kawaish, Kavya, Akanksha, PPS, I'm here just for fun, Aditya, Gopika, Vipashana, and Dylan RG. I think there are no major changes here. Anyway, let's move on. Question number 7 of 10 for you children. 7, 8, 9, 10. This means we have 4 more questions. Subscribe Madi, Sai Kishan. Namdo channel ge subscribe Madi, Kandita. Right? Is that right? Okay. Right. Let's move on to question number 7. The water is drawn into the mesophyll cells from xylem, phloem, cortex, or epidermis. Water is drawn into the mesophyll cells from dash. The clue here is just remember which of these helps in water transport. That's all. That's the answer for you. You had your pre-board today and it went amazing. Nice one, Shika. All right, so there we go. Your time is up. And absolutely, yes, water is drawn into the mesophyll cells from the xylem. Xylem is what helps in water transport in a plant, right? Yes, Mukund, your chats are very much visible. We will certainly have quizzes with CBSE as well, Sanket. Okay, so there we go. Cute Sardarji still at position 1 with 6,810 points. Very well done. Okay, that's like a very good lead. Then we have Kavya, Vipashna, I'm here just for fun, PPS, Gopika, Aditya, Dylan, RG, Keshav, Spandan. Okay, well done, guys. Keshav and Spandan, I guess you guys are here for the first time. And here we move on to question number 8 for you. Guys, by the way, let me remind you, I'm not sure how many of you here are active on Instagram. You can follow me on my official Instagram page as well. Even there, we put up a lot of interesting posts and a lot of updates about YouTube channel, the sessions that I do as well. So please keep following me there. Not just these, we keep doing a lot of motivational videos, inspirational stories, very, very quick 50 seconds, 1 minute motivational videos and all of those. So just search for Ambika_Vedantu on Instagram and follow me there as well. Right, children? Okay. So go to menti.com. The code is 4309293. Okay. Last 3 questions. The small openings present in stems of plants are classified as dash. Present in stems of plants, that is plasmodesmata, lenticels, guard cells, or stomata. Small openings present in the stems of plants. What do you call it? In the stem. Yes. Last 10 seconds for you, and how many more to give me the answer? Yes, yes, yes. 5 more seconds. And Abhishek sir, Sawal, what do you mean? Okay. And very well done. As a majority have told me, lenticels are very much the answer. I mean, lenticels is very much the answer, absolutely. On the bark or older stems, as we say, right? Okay, so that's it. We have the next leaderboard ready here, and I'm here just for fun. Is at position 1. Woo! Yes. Very well done. And then we have Vipashna, PPS, Sneha, Keshav. Kavya, where have you gone? Kavya is gone. And then our position 1, cute Sardarji has vanished. Okay. All right. And then, okay. And then Vipashna, PPS, Neha, Keshav, Spandan, Samriddhi. Hi, Fi Samriddhi. Bell, Kawaish, and we have another Bell as well. So here we go on to the next question for you. Question number 9. Children, which means there are 2 more questions remaining, including this one. Go to Mentee.com and let us have a blast in the last 2 questions. The code is 4309293. Here we go. This is going to be super easy for you, right? Exactly. So how much percentage of total transpiration is done by the stomata? 5 to 10%, 90%, 1 to 5%, or 60%? What do you think? Saptingla Jitendri. You just typed it, so I read your comment before you deleted it. So it's speak in Tamil, ma'am. Yeah. There we go. I don't know. No worries. Just click on something, man. There's no loss. I mean, you're not going to get negative marks anyway. It's Mentee after all. And there we go. Oops. I'm so sorry. I think the answer wasn't clicked on in this. Okay, never mind. The answer is, as most of you have said, I think there is a small issue there. I'm so sorry about this. Okay, so it might bring some changes to the leaderboard, but never mind. 90% is very much the answer. That was a mistake from my side. Sorry, my dear children. So anyway, obviously, nobody's answer has been recorded. No worries at all. Option B is definitely the answer. 90%. Stomatal transpiration is maximum, which means 90% is the answer. Okay. Very, very sorry about that. So here comes question number 10 for you, which is on your screen. I hope this wouldn't have any problem. What is guttation? Yes. Exudation of xylem sap, root pressure, radial movement, field capacity. What is guttation? So many fancy terms in the options, right? But it's nothing that's complex. A. Okay. B, somebody says. Let's see what the answer is. What is guttation? 8 more seconds for you, children. And your time is up. Yes, there we go. Exudation of xylem sap is absolutely the correct answer. Any guesses on who is going to be at the top of the leaderboard? Let's check it out. Here we go. Leaderboard, any major changes to the leaderboard? Vipashna is at the top of the leaderboard. Vipashna, are you here? No, cute Sardar vanished a long time back. Yes, Vidhi, cute Sardar vanished a long time back. So Vipashna, very well done. And then we have I'm here just for fun. Sneha, Samriddhi, hi-fi Samriddhi, Natasha, Kawaish, Bell, Keshav, Pratik, and Ayush. Anyway, well played all of you guys. I can see a lot of new names on the last leaderboard. Okay. But anyway, congratulations to everyone. BTS songs, Samriddhi. What do you mean? Okay. All right. So very well done, children. Thank you so much for being so full of josh till the very end of the Menti quiz. And yes, of course, we will be coming up with more and more. As I told you, do remember to check out the link in the description box below. Yes, just a second, guys. Yes, please do remember to click on the link in the description box below. And check out the details of Vedantu Pro subscription. Remember to apply the coupon code AMBPRO. Right, guys? If you have enjoyed the session, please click on the like button right now, because that is the best and the easiest way, as I always say, to let us know that you want more and more of these live sessions, right? And then, of course, please do share it with all your friends. Let the world know about Vedantu, because we here are very passionate about the work that we do. We will keep coming up with a lot more interesting and innovative sessions as much as possible. If you have anything to add as feedback or as a comment, any suggestions on any particular topic that you want us to do a session on, please do not hesitate to put a comment in the comment section below. Okay, children? Stay subscribed to the channel. Okay, right. Stay subscribed to the channel. Tell in Malayalam. Adarsh, what do you want me to say in Malayalam? Ask me anything and I can say in Malayalam, obviously, because I'm most familiar with Malayalam among all our Indian languages, obviously. Okay, take care, children, and remember to follow me on Instagram as well, Ambika_Vedantu, and I will meet you again in a lot more amazing sessions. Okay, all right. We will keep coming up with more and more sessions. Okay, ICSE. Yes. So talking about ICSE, let me just say one more thing. I saw a comment like yesterday. I happened to see a comment. A couple of students were discussing this channel doesn't give importance to ICSE. Children, what are you talking about? CBSE children often tell me, especially to me, okay, my CBSE students often tell me, ma'am, you focus only on ICSE students. You don't give much importance to CBSE. While there were children who were saying that ICSE is the only thing that this channel focuses on. So what is it? Actually, children, if you compare it with any other channel, most channels you would find on YouTube are mainly focused on CBSE, because majority of the Indian students are enrolled in CBSE schools. But here, we believe ICSE 10 students should also benefit from our sessions, which is why very much we have been covering all the ICSE chapters as well. Right, children? Yes. So take care, stay happy, stay healthy, children. I will meet you in yet another super amazing session. Okay? Yeah. Bye-bye.